Are we recording? Hey, this is Caitlin Olivia. Welcome to week number 20 of the Weekly Writing Challenge. Last week, I asked you to channel your inner materialism and write a eulogy for an inanimate object. There were a lot of MP3 players, a lot of computers, phones, pens, diaries, a few wedding rings, which I thought was really interesting. One trend I did not predict at all was that I saw a few posts pop up, which were very good, actually, very good eulogies to vibrators. Didn't see that one coming. It was really difficult to pick out highlights for this week because there were so many great contributions, but I tried to pick a span of writing styles, different objects, and also different tones. For this first one, there were actually several eulogies that didn't have a tone of something that someone missed so much as they were glad that it was gone, a sort of good riddance eulogy. A new recorder by the name of Little TV took that approach for their piece called Mirror Mirror Eulogy. Mirror mirror on the wall, my vanity may face quite a withdrawal. With my reflection in you, insecurity grew. It turns out you're no friend at all. Mirror, mirror on the wall, I hope that you enjoyed the fall. I've so much to do in my life without you. Self-love is beginning to call. Next, there were a lot of great cell-phone eulogies, of course. This one really stood out to me because it was really specific and funny while also still being sentimental. It's by a recorder by the name of Recreations, and it's called An Ode to My Cell Phone. I could go on forever about how he kept me company on long waits at the dentist office, or how many times he pretended that I had a new text so that I could ignore a situation. He so got me. He never let me down, never, ever. Well, that once when his battery died, it wasn't his fault. He fell in the water. Thank God for that big bag of rice. I got a bit more time, just a bit more time with him. This next piece is another with a tone of good riddance. It's a piece by twin sons about the loss of their bathroom scale. I really like how she personifies a scale and she even gives it a name, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, Kukyo. Every day I worked to appease Kukyo, often making several hundred visits to him a day, but it wasn't enough. Every time Kukyo would pass his judgment, he would sneer and mock me. Is that the best you've got? He would laugh. It will cost at least 5 more. My response was always the same, a nod of agreement and ceremonial step down from him. It wasn't until I was out of things to give him that I realized what he really wanted, and for this, I was grateful. I thought this next one was extremely funny and oh too familiar. It's called The Cheesiest Eulogy Ever, and it's by AJ Hench85. Oh cheddar, my cheddar, why did you have to turn? I left you alone for far too long. When will I ever learn? Oh cheddar, my cheddar, seeing you makes my stomach churn. Yet somehow I'm still hungry, and for you I will yearn. Oh cheddar, my cheddar, I didn't think you were so old. You were a block of awesomeness. Now you're covered in mold. Now, time for my last challenge. I really love how visual artists are able to draw pictures of strangers when they're in a public place, like a park or an airport or a train. They're able to just really quickly sketch these quick impressions of people who are passing by, and I thought we could try and do that with words. So, go forth and write for 7 minutes about a stranger. You can just describe them visually. You can write about what you think led them to this point in their day, or maybe what they're going to do next. You can even invent an entire story about them without any visual descriptions at all. I think this could be a fun exercise for us to flex our writerly sketching skills and also have a cool bank of characters to pull from for possible remixing. So go forth and write for 7 minutes about a stranger. Be sure to get your contributions in by Monday, March 2nd. Have fun!